Hey, so this is a video going through just one of the guys by Jenny Lewis. There'll probably be a little bit more to this song, so I might do another video soon. I need to get the chorus melody. But this will go through the verse chords, the verse alternative chords, the melody, verse melody that is, and also the chorus chords and a couple of ways around it. Most of the stuff's on the sheet just beside me there. So let's get cracking. Uke 1 comes in on beat 4 with a D chord. So I play a D like this. So it's my, how do I show that? I'm not sure. I kind of bar the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string, but bend my fingers so that might be the easiest way for you. It might not. Some people play it with their first finger and then kind of like squeeze their second finger over the two, or some people play it with 3 fingers. Probably easiest to play it with your second, 3rd and pinky, just the smaller fingers. So we're coming in on the 4 and we've got 4 and 1, and we change to our A major chord, which is 1st fret on the 3rd string, 2nd fret on the 4th string, and we've got 3 strums of A. So we've got D, D, A, A, A. Then we start again with D. Cool. And if you're using these chords, you can kind of, I kind of tend to do quick bends on the D, so I'm like pulling the strings down towards the floor, but then releasing them quite quickly so they go back to the right note. And I just do a general shake of the 4th string just to give it a wee bit of flavour. Okay, so some alternative chords you can use. Instead of the normal D, you can bar the 2nd, pinky down on the 5th fret. Sounds quite nice. I've also got a G up 2 frets, makes an A. The only difficult thing about that really is you can't hit the 4th string, or it just kind of makes it sound bluesy, which I guess you don't really want. There's a couple of ways of getting around that. One, you can bar the 2nd fret and play a G. Another chord that's not actually written down, but which is maybe a bit easier to play, you bar the 4th fret and play an F shape. That can sound really nice as well. So it's just a lot of those 2 chords. 4 and 1, 2, 3. Cool. So let's get into the melody, man. I'll do a wee playthrough of it, and we'll go from there. So I've got it recorded here. So here we go. Okay, so that's the melody there. Sweet. Let's have a look at it, break it down a little bit. Interesting rhythms going on here. So we start, instead of going 4 and, we're doing it a little bit faster. We're going 4E, 1, 4E, 1. So I'd recommend starting it, but just doing it on 1 string, the 1st string, sliding with your pinky, and then going back to the 4th. So slide 4 to 5, and then back to 4. If you're confident with that, get your 1st finger on the third string first fret. So you get that shape, and you slide that shape like you would with a 4 to 5. So that would go 1 to 2. Just it makes it sound a bit richer. So 4E, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. So 4 and 1. It's the next bit. So I'll just play the next bit. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 1, 2, 3. And then we've got 4 and and it's with the notes 5, 0, 4. So 4 and 2, 3, and then this wee bit here where we're first bar of the second line, we've got and a 4 and a 4 and then 1 and a 4 and 1, 2, 3. So let's just play through the first 4 bars, I guess. Coming in on beat 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's move on to the second bar. We're coming in on the so we've got A4 and so lots of messing about with the 4th beat basically. Yeah, A4 and 1, and then we've got 2E and A4 and 1, 2E and 4, 2, 4. Okay, and then we've got and A4 and 1, 2. Yeah, and then so we're on the first bar of the third line now, the last line. We're coming in on 4 and we're doing 4 and 1 So we've got 4 and 1 and then the very last little flourish is and a 4E and 1, 2. So you're pretty much all in the first string, which is great. And yeah, some interesting rhythms, but a lot of them are actually quite similar, and we're definitely playing around the same sort of notes. What I'll do is do one more playthrough of that verse melody so you can play along, maybe even slow this video down just a little bit. Here we go. 3. Yeah, okay. Cool. So then we get into our chorus. So uke 1, I'll show you uke 1 and uke 2 as well, which will be on the second page, which the chorus melody is wild rhythm-wise. Okay, cool. So here we go. We've got an A chord, 2 strums of that, and then we're playing our E. So you can play it a bunch of different ways. You can play it just with these 3 fingers like you play a D. It's a kind of sus E chord, but it still sounds nice and fine. If you wanted to though, you could put your finger here to make it full E major. And then playing your D again, and back to A. So what I kind of recommend is mess about with a bunch of different types of Ds, like from, you can whatever, and then you can play E like that as well, bar the 4th pinky on the 7th fret, basically your D up 2 frets. Yeah, man, another way through that chorus is this finger picking pattern, where you're going, hitting the 4th and 1st strings, and then kind of going from the 3rd with your thumb, 2nd with your 1st finger, and 1st finger with your 1st string with your 2nd finger. So you get this. Thumb and 2nd finger to start you off, then thumb, 1st, 2nd. If you play that with the chords one time each for each chord, so it'll be A, then E, then D, then A, back to D, A, and then you finish with 2 with E. I'll just see if I can show you what that sounds like with the strummy chords. Right, okay, yeah, man, okay, so that's some stuff to be messing about with. I will see you guys soon.